clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame he understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will have the football first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game is they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify.
Oh, he's got some space. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Creates a little space. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Raging Cajuns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Smith takes the handoff. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial 3rd down on this drive. He's got him in the flat. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And they said to us in the meetings leading up to this football game, really wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, run the football. First drive, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting what they want. This defense has to get better at the point of attack.
Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Finds him out of the backfield, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the James Madison Dukes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Back to throw, it's Coleman. Oh, they're after him. He's going to go for a big one. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. The run inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the first. Going the other way, and he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Gets away. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rolled him out of bounds and forced the loss. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graves. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. Makes the grab and the corner.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Corners are going to bail. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Unleashes it. On target over the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Dukes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Running into the open space. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Break.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Brown again. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. Past the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open. Throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Here comes the heat. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And with that incompletion, man. Crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Using the quick game, they'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Makes it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. He'll be stopped. Not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. You know, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Going to try to get it himself. And he's wrestled to the ground. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Here we go. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Brown. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on the money. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get them.
Snags it, there's running room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Here's a little room there. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, your defense is going to have to turn the page quickly. Not only did you just give up a 4th down run, but you gave up an explosive play, and now they've got the ball down close to your goal line. You're going to have to play big-time football here with your back.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Dukes! On to attempt to try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the Hallelujah Land.
And tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Here's a heat. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a deep grab. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Smith. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Smith. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Across the 25, he's got room. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Again, it's Brown. Could be an alley. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Coleman. Pressure coming. Floats it out in space. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Raging Cajuns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Gets it out fast. There he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Going to the ground. Finding some room. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Motion from the wideout. Smith takes the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Goes high to pull it in. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Creates a little room. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. The Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening on first and goal. Motion from the back. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on fourth and goal from the... He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Allen. He's loose on the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, James Madison. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back to this ball game.
And he makes the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sampson. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Wants to throw it again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
He's got the back in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Working that left side now. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking with the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The give on the counter. He'll try to take it back. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Coleman. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On the move, he fires. Pulls it in. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continue. Flex muscle. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9. That's the big pickup on that one. And the Dukes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Offense in a split backfield. Trying the left side. Got room at the 35. Oh, a lot of space. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Might as well give it to him again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Raging Cajuns will try to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Sings it complete to the right. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down.
Talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job of getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Swings it out to the flat. Breaks into the open. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop them.
Maybe some room here. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go.